After using Dehancer for almost 1 year now, do I think it's worth it? I'll get to that shortly. However, before I get to that point, it is important to note that last year when Dehancer asked me to create the video and I did my initial review on their product, they provided me with a license for free, as well as a code that you can use to get 10% off, and I will get the 10% as an affiliate in the form of payment. However, they have not asked me to create this video. They've not given me any specific talking points for this video, as they didn't ask me for this video. Everything in this video is my own opinion. However, I will be sharing it with them as I have been partnering with them. Back to the video. So, do I think Dehancer is worth it? Yes, I do, and for a number of reasons which I will go throughout this video. Primarily, the support from the Dehancer team is absolutely fantastic. So last year when I started using Dehancer, I just moved to Linux from Windows, and I had a couple, I don't want to say major issues, but I had some trouble getting the plugin installed. I reached out to customer support and they got me in touch with the development team, and through a couple back and forth emails and trying to figure out what was happening, they were incredibly helpful. We managed to get the issue resolved. I figured out what the issue was, let them know what my findings were, and over the past year they've been slowly implementing changes and requesting my feedback to see if these new changes in beta releases have fixed issues I've had in the past with their software. And that level of clarity with me has been fantastic. It's second to none. I truly believe that a good product with poor customer service can leave just as much as a sour taste in your mouth as a bad product can after paying for it. You're paying a premium for the product, but you're also getting premium quality customer support with it, which is fantastic. I have no complaints with their customer support. My hardware specifications on my computer have not changed since I did my initial review last year. However, the way Dehancer has changed and updated to handle lower end hardware is better than what it was. I'm sitting currently in the middle between the minimum recommended and the actual recommended for full HD, so 1080p content. It's okay. I have limits to what I can add with Dehancer and other effects, which is understandable. So what I've found is grain and halation. The two together are not great. They can eat up the video memory, which then gives me the errors of I've run out of memory and then I can't process anything else. I kind of either have to quit DaVinci Resolve, or what I'll do is I'll turn off the Dehancer node, or even just all of the nodes entirely, just to free up some of that video memory so that I can carry on with the project. And then I might make a couple adjustments as well, so that when it comes to time to render, I don't run out of video memory during the render. Since when I run out of video memory, what tends to happen is I'll get like a white screen and a error pop up saying Dehancer ran out of video memory, something blah 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 blah. Either add more or reduce something to free up memory for Dehancer and DaVinci Resolve to carry on running smoothly. I can't remember exactly now. I will post a clip here from the initial review, but that process is slightly different to what it was last year when I did my review. However, having said all of that, when this has happened, I have been pushing the program a little bit, generally speaking, and it really does work well. But if I was to get new hardware, which I'm looking at getting a higher end GPU to handle 4K videos better, especially with Dehancer. I will be aiming to get closer to the actual recommended and not the minimum or in the middle, as I do think that a little bit extra will go a long way. The other thing with Dehancer is I am no fantastic editor, especially if I'm trying to create the film look like so many people are trying to create these days. I could probably get kind of there just with DaVinci Resolve and the plethora of features that DaVinci Resolve has, but Dehancer has allowed me to get the look I want so much quicker. And I'm no expert in how to use film emulation, so take this with a pinch of salt, but it's just been so much easier. I can select the film stock that I like the look of, add my grain, add the halation, everything I need to get the look I'm looking for 10 times quicker than what I would have been able to do in DaVinci Resolve standalone without any plugins, which is a game changer. If I can get the same look 10 times quicker, that gives me more time to spend on other things in the long run, which as a business is a no-brainer. So the price that I'm paying to be able to achieve something quicker with the same quality, if not better, no question about it. That's 10 out of 10. I'm choosing that option every single time. I've also been using the Dehancer mobile app for iOS, and basically every single photo I post on my Instagram story, both personal and on Gringo Media, has gone through Dehancer at some point to modify something. It is leaps and bounds ahead in what you can do compared to the default photo editing app on iOS. And again, that makes complete sense. This is an editing application, whereas the Photos app is a bit of everything. The film and grain effect, it just looks fantastic. I think that one of the Fuji films, I'll have it here, the name specific, one of the Fuji films, like the Kodak Gold, look absolutely fantastic on the iPhone camera photos. Really, chef's kiss. That, however, you can't use any discount codes, so you can't use my discount code for that because of some of the policies with the Apple App Store. But again, highly recommended. Again, coming back to the original question, would I recommend Dehancer after having used it for 1 year now? Absolutely. If you're looking at the cost of Dehancer Pro, it's $450 US. That broken down over 12 months is $37.50. That's about the same price you would be paying for an Adobe Premiere Pro subscription as an individual. It's a similar price, but I think a little bit more for business accounts. However, this is a lifetime license. Once that's paid, you've got it forever. There's no more subscriptions. It's also similar in price to what you would pay for a studio license for DaVinci Resolve, which also happens to be a lifetime license. I think the value proposition of paying that amount for a lifetime license in the long run is incredible. You would be saving yourself as an individual or as a business loads of money in the long term by buying a lifetime license. But even if you don't want to pay for a lifetime license, there are other options which again are significantly cheaper than subscribing to Premiere Pro. As an example, there's other plugins you can buy as well. But if you're doing a cost comparison to what you would be paying, I highly recommend sitting down and figuring out, would this be worthwhile for me, cost-wise? Personally, I think it is every single time. However, everyone's financial situations are slightly different. From a business perspective, absolutely, go for it. You will make your money back very quickly after having purchased a lifetime license. There's no questions asked. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and leave a comment. Let me know. Do you use Dehancer? Cheers.